What's up, guys? Today I'm showing off my records, my vinyls, the grails. um, no, I will not be showing my feet with the vinyl. Uh, I'm not. I'm not doing that. It's a big online joke, at least on Reddit it is. But yeah, I'm showing my records. Said I'd do it in the last video. Also, we got the Unmerciful shirt on for today. They dropped Devouring Darkness, their newer album. It's pretty damn good. I think I showed it. Um, I know I missed one other album, so I'll have a video where I update that and I'll show everything. But I forgot a few CDs. I forgot a few Black Metal CDs. I forgot a few Brood. Oh well. I'll have an updated video or something like that later. But today, I'm showing off the records. I'm not filtering any genres or anything. It's just, I think I have about 40 or so I'm just going to show them all. So they're not in any particular order, not in ABC, not in, they're just in a box. First up, we have Mortician, House by the Cemetery. I will show the vinyl if it's colored. No one gives a damn about black vinyl. You've seen it a million times. But yeah, this is a splatter. I don't know what they're calling it, but it's, you see that? Looking sick as hell. Of course, let's hope I don't drop one of these or something stupid like that. I have not been able to play my record player in a while. The needle has expired. It's gone out. So I've been trying to replace it, but I have an old player. It's a great player. I don't want to replace it with something new because it's great. So it's difficult finding new things. Next up, my favorite Mortician album, Zombie Apocalypse. I am looking for this on CD. I'm looking for everything Mortician on CD as well, just because it's good doubling up. You can't play this in the car. Yeah, let me put this in the player. These two are both from Relapse. They're pretty cool, but it's not the Hell's Headbangers. It's because I know those are like really great pressings. It's not. These are $20. I'm broke. So next up we got Disgorge, Parallels of Infinite. Parallels of Infinite. I thought it was like a torture. So I don't know. Man, this one is dusty. At least it's all on the sleeve. That's good. It's black vinyl, so nothing crazy. I found it on Amazon. Normally I don't shop on Amazon. I don't really recommend it, but sometimes I just check in there, and sometimes they have something, and sometimes it's cheap, so sometimes I buy it. But I wouldn't go crazy for it. Support local, support mom and pop shops, support labels like Hell's or Nuclear War Now, or there's a million different labels out there. If you guys want a list of labels, places where I buy from, I can definitely drop something down in the comments, a couple websites and whatnot, because there's a good amount. This is for a wide price. I got a lot of places I buy patches from. I got a lot of places I buy CDs from. I got places I buy records from, I got places I get shirts from. I try to keep it all. I mean, I shop a lot at Hell's. I mean, that's where Morbid Angel tapestry came from, and the Mortician one. That Cannibal, of course, one came from the show, though. But yeah, anyway. Next up, I cannot say the name of this band. It starts with the T. That's about as far as I go. This came out in 2024. I think it's the best album in 2024. This album is called "The Beating Drums of Ancestral Force." It's for all the tribes, so it's very tribal stuff, but it's kind of teamed around the Aztecs. Great stuff, though, top notch. I found this on CD as well. This is a really rare color. Limited to like 200. It's like transparent, but like it's got the splotches on it. There's only 200 of these, I believe, of this color. It was maybe it's 100. It might be 100 of that color, because the Decibel magazine um, pressing of it. They do really limited colors. Next up, something I got at a local record shop. Goat Horde. What is this? Blood for the Master. I think I've listened to it once. I remember it being good, but my player has not worked in a while, so I kind of forgot what it sounds like. It's black vinyl. You've seen it before. It's a gatefold. It's pretty neat, but yeah. Next up, childhood classic right here. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. I love this album. It is... I've loved this ever since I was in like 2nd grade. This has been one of my favorite albums of all time. It's perfection. Sadly, it's black vinyl, so nothing crazy to show, but I love that record. Next up, we have Oliver, yes, with Bergat. Some great black metal. This is a color. It's like a maroon, purplish. I don't know what you want to call that. It looks more purple on camera, but it's a little bit different in person. This album is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's a great. Oop, I'm dropping it. It's a great way to describe. It's just it's a wonderful listen. I absolutely love it. If I can get it back in here, come on now, don't fight. I love it. It's great. Next up, Testament, The Legacy. Got this at a record shop. I believe it was Top City Music. If you're in the Topeka, Kansas area, Top City Music. I found a Death CD there, and that Belphegor CD from the last video, the record label one, in the cardboard case there. Got it there. But yeah, got this there. That's also where I got the Goat Horror one, was Top City Music. They have a Discogs, so you can check there if you want to support them. It's black metal. I'm going to be honest, I do like this album. I do think it's a great album. But I only remember the first song. Over the Wall. I know that song very well, and the rest of this album, I'm like, I remember listening to it. I was like, man, it's good, but maybe I just need to listen to it more. That's probably it. Next up, Gorgoroth. What is this? Pentagram? Yes. Got this at Top City Music as well. I love this. It is a white Marvel vinyl. It's got black little Marvel. It's kind of coming up on camera there. This album's great. Raw as shit. Just, horns up. Yeah. I love Gorgoroth. They're so good. Next up we have Emperor, Wrath of Tyrants. This is the demo, I believe. Not on streaming, as far as I know. I mean, YouTube, obviously, some guy's ripping it off, but not on like Spotify or Apple Music or Amazon. As far as I know, things could change. I know Disaster was not any of that stuff, but then it was earlier this year in March or something, Disaster finally put their stuff out on streaming. So that was a little more convenient. Didn't have to go to YouTube all the time and listen to Disaster. This is like a transparent red, I believe. Yeah, blood red or whatever. Got this also at Top City. I know, I'm shouting them out a lot, but it's a local business. Dave, if you ever watch this, thanks for supplying me with some good tunes. Next up we have another childhood classic here. Dio, Holy Diver. Got this from my dad. This is a mid-80s pressing. I don't know if it's probably not at first, but it says 83 here on the sticker, so I don't know. There's that, but I remember my dad had 2 copies of this because he bought it, forgot he had it, bought another copy. Didn't realize it until he came home. I remember him buying this probably for the first time. I remember him putting it on the turntable. I remember him playing it. Blew me away. Blew my socks off. He was cranking it loud in the house. You could hear it outside. It was so loud. And I loved every second of it. So, thanks, Dad, for hooking me up with this. I love the song. Next up, we got something local. Support local music. This is Gurney. They are a stoner doom kind of band. I saw them live. Really heavy riffs, kind of goofy songs, but really enjoyed it. They had this at the show for like $15 or something. Support a local, man. Gurney. I got a sticker on the back of my car because the guy gave me so many stickers. They had a lot of stickers, like at least like 50 stickers on their table there. And he's like, dude, just take a crap ton. I went to a football or a fat ball game, as a J-Dog likes to call it. And he said he put like 100 of them all in the bathroom stalls. But yeah, Gurney here. It is on black vinyl, so nothing crazy there. Yeah, that was an awesome guy. Next up, and so begging hunger. Yep, I had this on vinyl as well. Doubled it up on it. I kind of forgot I had it on vinyl, so. But hey, nothing wrong with having it on CD, because once again, you can play it in the car, or you can play it on your CD player if you don't want to, clean this off and make sure all your setup's working, all that stuff. It is just black vinyl, though. You can see the little guy there in the sticker. He's like, bah. Let's see here. What do we got next? Next up, we have a boot. It's my only bootleg. It's a Cannibal Corpse. What is this? Murder in Milwaukee. I've listened to it once. It sounds like shit. I could try playing it again, because it's off Reek of Death Records, and I know they put out good boots. But I got this for free. I bought a shirt off Hell's Headbangers, Incantation, Onward to Golgotha, and like the armpit area, it was just not sewn. I don't know if it was like a factory area or what. J-Dog's not checking the stuff before he sends it out like a dummy. I don't know. I mean, you should do a little bit of quality control. It's not hard. It's kind of what you have to do. Shouldn't skip out on that. It is a pretty unique looking vinyl, though. It's like glass. Like, it's not actually made out of glass, but it just it reminds me of glass, the color. But yeah, I've only played it once. I'll have to play it again when I get my table fixed, because I just remember it sounding like shit. But things change, and maybe I had bad settings on. Maybe I didn't tune it right. I don't know. I mean, here's the back. But yeah, I've not had any problems with either Hell's Headbanger shirts, though, I will say. So, it's probably just a, rare chance there. Next up, Cannibal Corpse, Butchered at Birth. This is, all these are represses except the Dio, because I'm broke. Well, some of them just came out recently, so I wouldn't say it's a repress, but, nothing crazy original here, No Created to Kill demo. But this one is cool. It's like smoky and black. I believe I got this at Love Garden Sounds. And Lawrence has another record store. I don't know if they have a Discogs or not, but I get a lot of stuff from that store. And it's one of my favorite shops. So definitely check them out as well. Next up, we have a double LP here. It's a live LP. It's kind of like this beer color is what it said. Since it's a double LP, I got one in the front, one in the back. But this is a Behemoth, Messy Noir, I believe, right? Yes. This is a live album of The Sadists, which is my favorite Behemoth album. Normally, I don't care for live albums or live tracks. It's not really my thing. This is more red. But, it was last year. Metal Blade Records was doing a sale. They're doing one this year, but they just don't have as much as they did last year. And I'm not even joking with you. I got this double live LP, for $10. I'm not joking. $10 for a double LP. Actually, it might have been 12, but still. That's crazy. That is crazy. And it's good. It's actually a good live recording. It sounds great. Because that's usually my problem. Is live shit sounds like, well, shit. But not that recording. No, not at all. It sounds great. Next up, my favorite Bathory album. This album is really what got me to black metal. I know I checked out a track because one of my friends was talking about it. I love it. I mean, it's just... it's a classic. Classic. It is on black vinyl. I got this at Top City, I believe, as well. Also, this was the record that my player crapped out on, because my player was playing fine, but the needle was getting pretty distorted. But I was listening to a lot of the raw black metal stuff, so I didn't notice it. But halfway through this album, it was really distorted. I'm like, okay, that's not right. And that's when I was like, oh, yep, needle burnout. So, yeah. Next up, I have another one my dad gave to me as well. I have not listened to it. This Dio Last in Line. It's still got the damn sticker on it. $10 is what he paid for it. It's black vinyl. It says 84. Yeah, I haven't listened to this album, so you guys let me know if Last in Line's any good or not. Next up, death metal classic. Started death metal, Seven Churches. I know there's a lot of controversy around Jeff, but that man, I mean, this is a classic. But also the story is he kept blocking her, and then his ex-wife hates him. She's done this before. So she faked a lot of those screenshots. She collabed with that kid. They faked the stuff, and they put it out there, and then everyone will instantly believe the accusation and not actually delve into things, and then they just forget about it. Or, they'll just keep saying it, So that's kind of my take on it. Also, this man's in a wheelchair. How the hell is he going to get across the states? Let's be real here. Even if he was going to do bad things, how the hell is he going to get... Ain't no one pushing him. I mean, you think he's going to wheel himself across the place? Hell no. I mean, come on now, people. Also, he's not sober by any means. And we all, when you're not sober, you tend to do bad or regrettable things. This is why we don't get drunk in the first place or get high. Because then those bad things don't happen. So that's kind of my take on things. But yeah, Seven Churches. This is that repress came out like a year ago or something like that, 2 years ago. So it's green. I like it. I need to get this on CD as well. Just, double up on it. It still says Combat in the back, but Century Media right next to it. I would like some original Combat releases, because that label was so cool. R.I.P. Combat. Next up, we got something a little rare over here. Little rare. This is Lipoma Odes to the Suffering. Pressed only once last year on white vinyl. I love Lipoma. I know he has a new album out. I just have not got to it yet. I've just been busy with other things. But it's white. Pressed by, what is that? Grand Vomit Productions. Yeah. They're another underground label. This album's great, though. Great for gore grind, gore noise. If you like that gore stuff, taking what Carcass did in the first two and just going even crazier with it. Lipoma Odes to the Suffering. And yes, that's just some random guy with chicken pox. He just went to Google or something. Next up, loves this band. Worm. First full length. Well, I think, because I went to Discogs and they had like 3 other albums prior to the ones everyone knows. I don't know if that's a mix-up on Discogs or if it was something else prior, and then they went with this and so on, and that's what's gone crazy. I don't know. Maybe I should do more research. I don't know. Picked this up at the show, though. I've seen them live twice. They've only put on, what, 4 times they went live? And it was all last year? 3 tours? Something like that? They'd never toured before? So it's like clear with this green swirl. It's really cool. I love this album. This is peak Halloween music. I blast it every Halloween. But I love Worm. They got a new album coming out with a new single. Really reminds me of Odium. On the front and on the back, it reminds me of the Dissection album cover. But everything they've done, they've changed their sound. But every change has just been perfect after perfect after perfect. I mean, they just can't mess up. They just can't. Yeah. I love that band. Okay, next up we got another death grind classic, death metal classic, grind, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they call themselves Gore metal. They used to say fucking Gore metal on the back of their guitars. Exhumed, you know, chainsaw there, you know. This is that recent repress, so it's on green, very bright neon green though. I mean, just look at all that. All done with like Halloween props, from what I know. But hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get that cover, you know. I like that. I think it's more creative than just going to like gore.com and just finding some guy with a blasted head. Anyway, next up, for all the Viking fans out there, Amon Amarth, the one sent to the Golden Hall, or once sent from the Golden Hall. This is another one I got on sale last year. Now, this one was not heavily discounted. I think Metal Blade sells these usually for like $24, $25, but I got it for like $19.99. I love this album. Of course, it's just clear see-through. I love this album. This is they kind of dropped the sound after this album with their continuing ones to go for that more powery, groovy kind of stuff, which I like too. I think it's pretty good. I have some of their later stuff, but that first release has a very black metal sound to it. I wouldn't call it straight up black metal, but it just has some of that production to it. And I really love the title track, especially in the middle when it's just a war breaks out and you're just wah! You hear the Vikings hacking and slashing and it's great. And it's so slept on, man. Not enough people talk about that. They always want to talk about, you know, the newer stuff or, you know, a few albums later. But I mean, that stuff is good, but it's like don't forget the roots here. Next up, Bloodbath, Nightmares Made Flesh. This is one of the first death metal albums that I listened to start from finish, and it blew me away. Another album that I did start from finish when I was getting into death metal was Gore Guts, Considered Dead. I heard like 1 or 2 songs. I was like, damn, I've never heard anything like this. So then I just listened to the whole thing. Loved it. But yeah, this is orange. Very bright orange. And the record is slipping and is about to fall on the floor. And it's going to explode. But, yeah, love this album. I know it's like a super group. Who's all in it? It's got the photos here on the back. What does it say? Let's see, there's Peter Tart. I can't pronunciate that. He's on vocals. Anders Nystorm? Guitars, Dan Swano. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. Guitars, Jonas Rizik on bass. And who's that on drums? There's just checkout sticker. Oh, great. It's on the record. So I can't tell you the drummer because there is a barcode sticker on his name. Thank you. What is this, Peaceville? Thanks, Beesville, for putting that sticker on there so people can't read that. Okay, next up, other more artsy-fartsy death metal. Y'all know it. You love it, you hate it. Overrated, underrated. Saw him live earlier this year. Atheist. Unquestionable Presence. I love this album. I love the jazziness. It's great. This is a really cool looking splatter. But I know some people are like, it's too artsy-fartsy. And some people are like, it's too overrated. Everyone their mom talks about it. And you're kind of right on both ends. But I still love it though. I mean, it's unique. I like unique music. I mean, I love death metal. It's really hard to mess up death metal for me. There's a newer band that people are talking about that I think kind of messed it up. Not saying that they're just downright bad. It's basic. I've heard these riffs before. I've heard this production before. I've heard these vocals before. I know it's new people doing it, but you just copied and paste, man. It's kind of basic. But it's off Maggot Stomp. But it's called Flesher. I checked them out. At least they are actual death metal, but yeah, I mean, I've heard those riffs before. I've heard it all before. And I was kind of disappointed. You guys really could have, made something unique, but hey, maybe the next album will be better. I don't know. I probably won't check them back out again, but next up, local to me, rocking the shirt. Not of the new album, though, but this is Unmerciful. Pretty sure I showed this on the CD. Ravenous Impulse. A friend gave this to me. Black vinyl, sadly, but I fucking love Unmerciful. I can't shut up about this band. They were going to go on tour, but something fell through. That band's had weird lineup issues. I saw them last year, fine lineup, but they just did a summer gig. Then the next show, they opened up for Dark Funeral. Because they were touring, and they're like, hey, can we open up? They're like, sure. Missing a bassist. And then the album release show, brand new bassist, but I think a brand new drummer as well. Something like that. And then they went to Hawaii, and the vocalist, who is new-ish, he's been there. He's on this record, the new vocalist, I think. I'm pretty sure. But it's like he didn't go because the vocalist from another local band called Hosferatu, I saw him play, and he was like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going down to Hawaii for the Unmerciful show. I'm doing the vocals. What is going on? Because I love Unmerciful. And then they had that tour with Vitrol, but then they dropped. And then, of course, Vitrol now recently just... I never cared for him, so... doesn't really affect me. I just don't give a damn. But, it's like, what's going on? Can we keep a lineup? Because they really need that tour. They need to go on tour. A lot more. They haven't been on tour in too long. Not enough people know Unmerciful. They need to get out there, man. I love this band. I love the local gigs. But sometimes, you gotta leave your backyard and explore a little, get out there. So, yeah, check out Unmerciful. And if any of the guys at Unmerciful are seeing this, what's going on? I ain't saying this to be mean. I'm concerned. I don't want the band splitting up, but with all these lineup changes, they could dang well happen, and that would not be cool. Not be cool, nope. Anyway, on to the next record here. I think I got this at Love Garden. This, sticker's still on there. This is Artificial Brain. I like their vocals because they have very unique riffs. It's death metal riffs, but it's very unique. Kind of reminds me of Immolation a little bit. But then their vocals, they do like that brutal vocals or whatever, like the gurgles and shit. And so it's an interesting blend because you have really weird technical, dissonant guitar riffs and solos, but then you got like the I wouldn't say Predator fully, but something similar to that. Now they do some cleans and stuff, but it's just a unique blend. But yeah, this was their album with a tank on it. I don't know what it's called. It just says Artificial Brain, the spine, so it might be self-titled. This has got a unique color to it, though. I like it. It's like blue and gray. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I haven't listened to this album in a while because, well, Player's been broke for a while. From Profound Lore. Interesting. I've heard that before. But, yeah, I like their stuff. I think this is their newest one or second to newest? Something like that. Anyway, next up, we have my first ever vinyl record that I got at the show. Undeath. It's Time to Rise from the Grave. I got this at the show. I didn't even have a player when I bought it. But I wanted to start buying them because not every band was selling CDs. And afterwards, like a month later, I did get a player. But yeah, it's Solid Blue, which I think was exclusive for that tour. Would have been like the tail end of 2023, I believe. This album is a modern classic, easy modern classic. Because I've seen these guys twice, and they're cool and all. But when I saw Dying Fetus for the second time, I ran into like half of them. And I was like, hey, could you guys take my Dying Fetus CD and get it signed by John? Because trying to track John down. Because Johnny Boy just left me. I've talked about it before. The bassist signed my stuff. But Johnny Boy just ducked me. He ducked me. But they were like, well, if you try and wait around the van, maybe 2 hours after the show, maybe he'll come out. That's what they all ended up telling me. I didn't get anywhere, but oh well. I'll get Johnny Boy to sign my CDs eventually, one of these days. Next up, we have Frozen Soul, Glacial Domination. I do like this band. I've seen them live twice. Do I think they're the best death metal band ever? No. But they really do remind me of Bolt Thrower, especially seeing them live. And it really reminds me of it. And I do think it is a pretty good album. My only complaints, though, is I got that one song about the lead singer who, like, I don't know, lost his brother or something to suicide. And it's like, man, that is unfortunate. But when you go on stage and you start yapping about all this stuff, it's like, come on, what are we doing? I'm here for a death metal show, not therapy. We should talk about our feelings, but maybe not at a death metal show, because that's not what I bought the ticket for. I'm trying to, like, kill somebody in the pit, not stand there and be like, oh, you poor thing. Because I get it. It's unfortunate. It's a horrible thing, horrible experience. But, like, you don't gotta break down in tears on stage, man, because now it's awkward. I mean, he didn't really cry or anything, but it's like, I don't know, man, keep it metal. If that makes any sense. It is a cool press, though. It's see-through blood with some swirls or some splatter. I don't know, it's like he got stabbed on the record. And your blood's shooting everywhere. But yeah, I do like this album, but it's not my favorite release. But I will say Morbid Effigy is a pretty good song. But yeah, I don't know. Oh shit! Oh god damn it! I bumped. See, my camera is sitting on an end table here, and I just bumped it, and my Immortal CD fell. Thanks. I'll get it when I'm done recording. I gotta put this stuff on shelves. We're all out of whack over here. Next up, we have Cancer. Death Shall Rise. Death metal classic. Love this album. Hung Drawn Quarter. I love it. This album's great. Red vinyl. Blood red. Yeah, this artwork is so good. But yeah, absolute classic. If you don't know it, what rock are you living under? Next up, we have another one I got, Defleshed. It's like Swedish death metal. This is their newer album. I got it pretty damn cheap. Yeah, this was off last year's Metal Blade Records sale. I think I got it for $10. It was actually cheaper than the CD because the CD wasn't on sale, and so it was like $12.99. This was literally $9.99. So I literally got the record cheaper than I got the CD. This album's good though. People don't talk about it, or really this band. They don't talk about The Fleshed. It's good. Granted, maybe it's not reinventing the wheel or anything, but it's still solid death metal. You know, you can't listen to it and think nothing of it, you know? Anyhow, next up we got Bolt Thrower. Or as J-Dog calls it, Woke Thrower. That is an L take by him. Bolt Thrower is peak, and yeah, if I see him in person, I'll kick him in the balls because Bolt Thrower is peak, and I won't take no slander for it. But yeah, this is Realm of Chaos, black vinyl. We all know it. We all love it. Warhammer 40k. Shout out to all my nerds. Next up, we got another death metal classic. Altars of Madness. Hell fucking yeah. This album, start to finish, is just pure aggression, and it is perfection. Sadly, it is on black vinyl, so nothing crazy here. But yeah, it's one of the earache ones. Earache, stop repressing shit. You guys suck. Alright, the CDs, cardboard bullshit. The Carcass ones, you censor the whole fucking thing, man. That's lame. Heck, this record release, although it's gatefold, it's basic as shit. You know? Like, stop. Alright, if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right. Alright? You do a proper re-release. Like Hell's Headbangers or whatever. I got that Pro Fanatica re-release. That's a red CD. That's awesome. That's cool. It has a slipcase. That's awesome. That's cool. We're not doing the bare minimum over here. We're actually, doing our damn job. We're actually trying over here. And just doing it on black vinyl and straight to sleeve, or maybe a gatefold, but nothing crazy. No inserts, no posters. Like, what are we doing here? And the CDs, bare bone, digipack, garbage. Jewel case, man. Jewel case. It's supposed to be in a damn jewel case. Don't even get me started. Next up, another classic, Baphomet, The Dead Shall Inherit. I want to get this on CD as well. Black vinyl, peaceful re-release. Classic. I mean, just classic. I say it's more death metal. Some people claim it as a brutal album. But I think they only do that because Dying Fetus covered one of the songs off here. What was it? What did they cover? Streaks of Blood? Yeah. I don't know. I love it though, but I'd say it's more of a death metal than brutal, but that's just what it sounds like to me. How many we got left here? Oh. Okay. Yep. I have 3 more, but I can't fully show them. See, these are the Immolation picture discs that Hell's Headbangers did. They're awesome, but the thing is I have them hanging up on my wall, so they're not in the box of records here. But I do also have the Hell's Headbangers Brutally Mutilated Mortician demo picture disc as well, but that's also hanging up on my wall, and I might show it in a later video, but I don't know a good way of showing it because there'd be a lot of glare and I just wouldn't look right. I'll do something about it later, but yeah, that was my record collection. That's all the records I have. I will be trying to get my player fixed so I can buy more and get back on the grind, but for now, that's what I got, and that will be today's video. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. Would it actually celebrate? Screw that. I say just, have a great day with your family. That's what matters. Screwing over the Native Americans, that's not cool, so let's not celebrate that. Well, alright, let's just celebrate our loved ones. Let's celebrate death metal. That's what needs to be celebrated. Anyway, catch y'all in the next video. And until then, stay brutal, and kill posers. Don't actually kill people. There's a lot of paperwork. Not fun stuff. Anyway, stay real.